Welcome back to the Reality Guys. I'm your host, Billy Blinks, joined as always by my co-host, Brian,
Hello.
and joined by Brett.
What's going on?
Brett wearing the appropriate type of shirt because we are going to the Bahamas this week. Sorry, we're a few days behind, but honestly, I had to sit here and think about this one a little bit. Guys, remember again, episode 1 started strong. I've started to teeter, and I'm gonna say it again, man. Like, I'm getting sick of this guy. I'm getting sick of him real quick, boys. We're getting right back to our kind of vintage reviews. I'm sorry, but we're back to our classic girls crying about not having time. The quintessential, this amorphous amount of finite time that they're all fighting over. I'm getting sick of the motorized sports and the quads. I'm getting sick of the private concerts. But what I'm most sick of is the witch hunting and getting rid of somebody based off of one or two people say who are competing against that person, dude. Anastasia must have made a comment at some point while they're in the airport. She works in social media. She does brand pushing. Like, again, so do a lot of them. And saying, if you made this far, you're probably gonna be at like 50K followers. Like, that's like pretty good. That's, again, she probably has history and knows like what the contestants have like promoted and done. It's her job. But because of Kaylee, the one quick comment after they had a kind of rough time because she didn't like that Anastasia went first in a group date. This dude is a dope. And like, he's just, you know what? I just don't like the idea that like anyone could possibly be here for the wrong reasons. Like, you're on the Bachelor, dude. What is wrong with you? Most of them are. You've already, listen, dude, cut the crap. We already know like who your top 2 or 3 are just based off how you're dealing with them. The ones that are obviously aren't social media people. But like, enough. Like, I'm getting more mad. I wasn't even that mad when I started this. Brett, how do you guys feel about this episode?
I think they just need to institute like a review. Like somebody just show the tape so we can just get past this. We don't need to dwell on it for like 30 minutes of the episode multiple times a season for the last 5 seasons. Like it's like an official like referee where they go into the booth, Zach goes in and he just checks the tape and he's like, all right, we're good here. Like they have it on tape. This is no issue. And they're just it's done. Just
That's a
like
great suggestion. I one challenge flag per season.
per location.
I mean, I like that idea of checking the tape, except there probably wasn't tape because this happened in the airport, so they weren't filming at that time. I doubt it. But yeah, I mean, I agree. I think Kylie, she's the fakest one on the show now. Like every emotion she's displayed on the show this episode, I was just like, she's either just a really bad actress or just has resting biatch face. I don't know, but yeah, she completely threw Anastasia under the bus. And it sucks for her because she went out number 14 and she doesn't have 50,000 social media followers. So I guess her master plan didn't work.
Going on the Bachelor for love is like playing Wheel of Fortune and getting the little $1 million sliver, like the one little sliver in the giant wheel. Like, I don't, and guess what's next to both of them? Bankrupt. So, like, you know what I mean? The bankrupt are the people who go and propose and then inevitably are broken up by the finale or the reunion. You know what I mean? Like, I don't want to hear that crap. Um, we are in the Bahamas, guys. Specifically, Baha Mar Resort Casino. Been there. Was there a few months ago. Really, really nice, gigantic casino. Really close to all the other like all inclusives. Not an all inclusive, but still really dope. A day pass just to go there for a day was like $200 or something just to like walk in the door of a place like that. It's crazy.
Well,
Really nice though. I'm curious, like what the deal ABC gets for the promotion here of Baha Mar. I'm so, if we were to get somebody on a Bachelor thing, it's like one of the most morbid things I want to know is like how much, like when they get these promotions or the, like, you know, they did the whole season in a hotel, like how much are they actually paying versus how much is like the sponsorship deal, right? Comment if you guys know. And a lot of our commenters are veterans, probably do know this stuff. So let us know in the comments. Let's see. Kat gets the first one-on-one date. I am Greer starts to cry. I just like I'm sick of these girls crying because they don't get a one-on-one.
it's so early. Yeah, I don't know.
This is where I wrote women begin to complain about time. My comment was hello darkness, my old friend. If you follow the Reality Guys for any time, the concept of time being something that these women fight over it's just one of my favorite things. Like time is like a box that they're all trying to grab a piece of, and like they literally get upset at who gets to go first or second or who has a repeat conversation. The wacko talk later when they go into the group date, they're like, listen, we all talked before and we agreed to equal time.
Yeah, right. Okay.
Get the F out of here. Like nobody agreed. What did like 4 of you agree to it? Like there's come on now. Anastasia didn't agree to it, obviously. Did you clue Zach in? Did you send him a schedule? Like, did you tell the producers? The producer's gonna blow that crap up in 2 seconds. They don't want you guys to get along. Please. I'm sick of that part too. No friends.
I just have these people watch past seasons. Like that's what
I'm convinced they don't.
I don't think they do. They just want to be on Bachelor in Paradise, is what I'm convinced about.
I mean, that's what I want to do. So I want to be on the show, but I ain't winning, man. I'm real. I know I'm not going to win.
The idea hasn't trying to win, Brett. It's being likable enough and on long enough to get an invite to Paradise.
Yeah, that's it. That's all it is.
Listen, you don't got to win Super Bowl. You just got to get to the Hall of Fame. That's where your sponsorships are. Let's see. So, like the other one-on-one date's going to go to Brooklyn. Kat had a good date. She had a kind of a tough past family life too. It's kind of a theme with the one-on-one dates. Even with Brooklyn, I mean, we actually had like Brian had pointed out in the pre-show, there was like an actual like warning on the screen. I thought they were going to like show some like graphic pictures or something like that when I saw that crap. I'm like, I don't remember seeing that very often.
No, that warning should have been before Zach started dancing on the boat.
Oh no, that was good. Know what they should have done it for? Oh, I put this beginning. I don't know why I skipped this. Can we stop every episode getting a shot of him showering?
Yes, please. He doesn't even have. He's not even that like jacked.
He's just like a normal dude.
Yeah, I don't get that. Why he's not. We need to get a poll of the women. Like, are you looking for that? Same with Clayton. He was just shirtless all the time. It's like he's not like that great. He's no Adonis.
At least this dude and this dude, they're doing him better by like making him just go to these, like they're in LA, it was warm. Now they went to the Bahamas, it's warm. Now London, we're gonna see. But so far, he's been able to like wear whatever the hell he wants, basically just wearing a bathing suit and then the suits at night, right? So like Clayton had the horrible cornball style. Yeah. Zach's been able to get away with like beach wear for the most part. So I'm curious once we start going to Europe, it looks like they're gonna go to London, which means they'll probably Europe hop a little bit. What his style is like. I'm thinking it's like Cole's.
Can't really like to trust her.
I cannot get betrayed. Cannot be betrayed.
I need to nail that voice. I need to like learn it because it's
beach party on one of the small Baha Mar islands. All these all inclusives there. All have these little islands that you take their ferries over to. Really cool. They're basically usually like, again, I usually go to like Sandals. So that's like they'll have another couple of bars there that are all inclusive and you can go and eat and just get out and lay out on the beach away from the main hotel. I would be so annoyed though if the Bachelor was there when I was there. The cameras and all that stuff, like those places they're big, but they're not as big as they try to make them look. And like that would be a huge inconvenience. Swear to God.
I think it'd be fun though, trying to sneak on set.
Yeah, but you're not going to get to like actually interact with them though. Like, so what's the fun of that then? They're just there like taking up. They might like close down one of the pools or restaurants one night, right? Like,
Brett just wants to get a resume in.
Right, we're gonna get you FaceTime, bud. Yeah, we're gonna get you some FaceTime.
I'd try to go lure one of the women away so that we can make a whole storyline out of like, oh, she's flirting with some guy at the resort or something, or some guy from the resort's creeping on
a-holes creeping on us, trying to fight Zach in the outdoor showers near the beach.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
Snorkel over to their yacht that they're dancing
the
on.
One girl couldn't kiss Zach because he was eating shellfish.
I wish she kissed him. I wish that would have been good.
Died. She could have died like just dead.
Got an EpiPen in her neck because she's kissing him.
I'd say I can't kiss you because you have pee-pee pants from the last episode.
That's true. So we kind of talked about this earlier, but Anastasia goes to talk to Zach. Kylie feels like it's inappropriate that she did, so she goes up and tries to do the classic walk-in. Little bit of conflict. the comment comes up that I don't really want to fight you about this. Anastasia goes back and tells the group that Kylie threatened to fight her. This whole thing blows up. But like we said later, I would have been fine and Kylie would have taken the W, but then she goes over to Zach and snitches about a conversation she wasn't even there for, which, like we said, unfortunately leads to Anastasia getting the boot. I don't think a fair deal, like we covered at the top of the episode.
I'm convinced this stuff is fake. Like somebody pulls a straw, like, oh, it's me today. I got to do this episode, or
like the
it
NFL
doesn't like, oh, somebody said this. It's not on tape. You never saw anybody. They never talked about it before, and all of a sudden we have two. Like the villains are gone. Who's assuming the role? Like
they love killing off villains in this season, man. That's literally 3 people in a row that we could like use. Now I guess Kylie will still be around, but like if Anastasia is a clout follower, it'd been nice to keep her for a little bit, right? Like again, we're used to getting at least 2-week conflicts, 3-week conflicts. We're getting one and done. I feel like I'm watching like a Star Trek.
Well, Anastasia had little to no content the whole season.
right, that's what I'm saying.
So she, I guess, she finally started getting some not front runner, but like coming out and being on the episode, and then it was because of the conflict.
Main character energy.
Yeah.
It's like traders. They probably go into a confessional. There's a thing on the thing. It's like, oh crap, it's me today. I have to be the asshole today, or like I need to be the villain. Like
you are the victim.
White Knight. Yeah, I just don't buy it.
There hasn't been a White Knight yet. Everything so far has been about like no one's really claiming to try to be like protecting him so far. Like that BS hasn't come out yet. But again, remember that's usually when it's like the Bachelorette and it's a bunch of dudes like trying to fight. So we rarely get the White Knight with the women. Gentlemen, it is an episode of The Bachelor, so we do have a rose ceremony. The following women received roses and will continue on to week 5. We had Kat and Brooklyn in their one-on-one dates. Ariel in the group date. The following women received regular roses: Charity, Katie, Gabby, Jess, Mercedes, Greer, Allie, Kylie, Kat, Brooklyn, and Ariel. Which means this week we lost Davia and Genevieve. That is 11 women remaining. We are heading to foggy London town. Any other thoughts on the episode before we head across the pond?
Wasn't Davia upset? Like she was upset at the end, wasn't she? Like, or am I mixed matching my episodes?
Davia gets upset because he has stronger connections than hers, and then she gets eliminated.
He gets the boot.
I saw
she was right.
Yeah, I saw a tweet that he only like will talk to people if he kisses them like first.
That's like a Clayton move.
He's kissed a lot of people.
Yeah, I don't feel like I remember anyone kissing this many people this frequently as he does.
We say that every season.
Yeah, I told me. Yeah, we have a short-term memory, but it definitely happens. You're like, man, there's a lot of kissing, but it definitely is the same. Because you know what, the show is the same every season.
Time is a flat circle.
As soon as the reunion's over, they Men in Black us, and it's like, what happened this season? And then like, let's do it again.
It's because they palate cleanse us with some good Paradise content, and then boom, they sneak us again. Season. They sneak us. My Paradise is still better than this.
Yeah, 100%.
Check out all of our other content we have going on. We covered the first week of Perfect Match on Netflix. We have Below Deck. We have the Challenge Ride or Die season finale. We have Are You the One? 90 Day Fiance. Married at First Sight, Jersey Shore, Family Vacation. MILF Manor comes back this week as well, post the Super Bowl skip. Make sure you're checking out our TikToks. We have 60-second reviews of Love Island, a lot of kind of comedy sketches, reality TV news, reality TV show clips. So like, honestly, a lot of fun stuff. The TikTok is where we get to kind of let loose a little bit more. So check out everyone, myself, Brian, and Brett, all heavily featured there on the TikTok. For myself, Brian, Brett, until we see you in foggy London town, thank you. Peace.